Hello, and welcome to PSO2. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I love your face. If you're new here, welcome, sit back, relax, and have a good time. My name is Nas, and today, I decided it was about time that I talked about episode 4, coming next week, actually. It's coming out on Wednesday. Whatever. But oh boy, where do I begin? There's so much to unpack with PSO2 recently, so much that I'm kind of overwhelmed by it. So I'm gonna start by going over, what has been announced that is coming out with episode 4, for example. It's actually a lot of stuff. PSO2 is going global, so it's no longer North America only. It's releasing in 33 more countries. Player cap's gonna be increased to 80. PAs and technique discs are gonna be increased to level 17. Battle Arena is coming out, but also, something important here, the friends list is going to be separated from Xbox Live, which is great news in my opinion. They're going to increase the maximum character slots to 20, which doesn't really matter to me. Cross-ship activities are going to be released. Right now on NA, they don't work, even though they're supposed to. For example, for challenge quests. That's one thing people don't seem to be excited enough about, but bonus keys are going to be added. Bonus keys, man! The grind is going to be so much easier with bonus keys. This is one of the best news, actually, from episode 4 so far. Obviously, there's a bunch of new enemies, regions, and everything that comes with the new story for PSO2. Episode 4 is going to add a brand new story arc that gets kind of weird, but it's still fun. It's still more content, which is great. But also, episode 4 is the release of crafting, which means it's time now to stack up on all these PA discs that you don't need, and all these weapons that are 7 stars and higher, so that you can deconstruct them and get the materials necessary for crafting. So if you didn't already start stacking those items, it will be a great way to prepare for episode 4. But now that I've talked about episode 4 and what's coming out with it, I figured that it's something most people know by now since I'm pretty late at talking about it. But I also wanted to talk about the Steam release, which is next week at the same time as episode 4 dropping. And we all know for a fact that PSO2 had a very rocky launch with the Microsoft Store. I think I can't go a single week without someone in my Discord mentioning that PSO2 nuked itself and it won't reinstall. So I'm really hoping that on top of the fact that the Steam version is a way of bringing a bunch of new players to PSO2, it's also going to resolve all these issues people are having with the Microsoft Store version, because most of the issues we're seeing with PSO2 right now are due to the Microsoft Store and how it manages your permissions and how the folders are being modified. I think that the Steam release is something very exciting for me because it's a great way to expand the player base. It's a great way for new people to discover PSO. As much as I would like more people to know PSO2, and as much as I would like to believe that PSO2 is mainstream, it is not the case right now. We need all the ways possible to expand the audience, and I think that a Steam release is a great way to do that. Let's be real. Steam is most likely the biggest storefront used by the most people, and one of the best ways to discover new games because of how the storefront is made. But at this point, I feel like I'm rambling, so it's not really necessary for me to go on about this. It's just all very exciting news. I can't wait for Wednesday when everything releases. I'm just hoping that everything goes smoothly, because believe it or not, I'm pretty sure that all the issues of the Microsoft Store have turned away a bunch of players that were really interested in PSO2 and just gave up after the game uninstalled itself for the 5th time. So yeah, I just wanted to sit down for a minute, talk about a few of the changes coming with episode 4. Probably a lot more that I didn't mention, but that's just the nature of the content I make, but whatever. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider subscribing. It's completely free, and it will let you know whenever I upload something new. This is Nas Syndrome signing off, and I will see you next time. Love your face.